Hi everyone, it's Dawn at Emerald Mama's Creations. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. I am starting what I'm hoping to make a series of videos where I'm kind of cleaning out my stash and showing off some cool items I have and talking about if I'll be listing them, where I'll be listing them, and what the details are. I have a lot of cleaning to do in my craft area, and I've gathered a lot of really cool things that I don't necessarily need all of the bulk of them. So I'm going to be trying to list some things and share some things and hopefully clean up in the process. So today I have a large collection of collector's stamps and the original envelopes they came on. I don't know too much about stamp collecting, but this was a large collection. All the ones I have today are from the 1930s, mostly 1936 and I think 1934 and 5, but I'll know more when we get there. I have them all sorted by year, and they all sort of, each lot that I have today has something in common with each other or some common theme. So I'll talk about each one as I get to it. I'm just going to quickly sort of flip through each lot that I have, and the details of where they're listed this time is going to be eBay. I'm going to put I have 26 lots because I'm using letters to identify them. Sorry, this is my cat. She is bumping the table and trying to be a part of my video, and she's very distracting. So each lot is lettered, identified with a different letter, and that's how I will have that letter in the description on eBay. They're gonna go up for the auction or the bidding or whatever it's called on eBay, and I'll start the bidding when this video goes up, which will hopefully be Sunday at 1 p.m. I'm in the Chicago area, so that's Central Time, and the bid will run for 7 days, and then whatever's sold when the bid closes, that's what I will sell. And anything that doesn't sell after the 7 days, I plan to put back into my stash, but hopefully it'll be fewer items, and then I'll start putting those into my journals and using them myself. So I've kind of decided to just list everything a little bit at a time each week, and then if it doesn't sell, then I'll keep it and use it myself, and if it does, then that means somebody wanted it more than I did, I guess. So I'll just show off each lot of envelopes. They are these really old, very yellowed. Some of them are dirty. Most of them are empty, but like this one has a couple of little stamps inside actually. So all that information will be on their listings, and these are like to commemorate Navy Day, October 27, 1936. And you can see these each have the same envelope, but they're all stamped from different locations. Most of them are empty. Some of them are sealed. Some of them are open and have nothing inside. And some of them are open and have something inside, like this one has some extra stamps. So that's lot A is Navy Day, October 27, 1936. And B, we have 4 Hawaii Hands Across the Sea. Some of them are different colors. They're all from July, September, and July 1936. Then C is 4 different shakedown USS Porpoise. I believe it was like a cruise. And these are all from 1936, April and February. For D, I have more shakedown, and it's 4 more in different colors. And it's May 15th, May 25th, May 25th, and May 25th, all 1936. And you can see they all have different stamps on them. They're all from different locations. I think these would be really, really fun to use in journals to do all sorts of different things. If you were, here's like a lighthouse one from the Shakedown Cruise. So we have 4 from the cruise with the lighthouse pictures. This one's from Spain, Guantanamo, Rio, and I can't read that one. These are all from 1936, 36, 36, and that one's from 37. And then F, we have, these are, the envelopes are a bit more plain, except this one, which does have some writing on it. The stamps are all from different locations, and some of them have addresses or notes on the back, and these ones are probably all empty. I'll have all the details on the eBay listings for each lot. This is G, and we have some France. These are all 4 from France. There is something inside these, but I think it was just a magazine page that they used to reinforce the envelope. And a lot of these are sealed to the paper inside, so I'm not opening them or trying to get those out. But these are all from July 1936. H is 4 envelopes with green stamps, and these are from all October 1936. For I have these 4. These are all from Manila, and they're all 1936. And we have 2 orange and the 2 red. Again, these have something inside, but they look just like a piece of a magazine. It doesn't look like it's related to the stamp itself. And then J, I have these 4 with red stamps. They're all from different locations, and they're all from 1936. I think these would be really, really cool to use in journals, but I just got so many of them. I have 2 from Portsmouth, England, and 2 from Gibraltar, 1936. For all of them, that's June, August, and October. I just have so many. I thought I would try to see if anybody wanted some, and that way I wouldn't have to make decisions about which ones to keep, and I could just keep what people didn't want. This is Boston to San Diego, like commemorative first trip west. These are all from May 1936. That's an L. And then here I have M, and these are really, really cool. These feel like they were each individually colored. You can see that the coloring patterns on these pieces are different. Like that's darker. It looks like they were hand colored, each of them. And those are Oklahoma commemorative for the USS Oklahoma. And they're all from 1936. And that was M. And then second pile is N through Z. These are similar to the Oklahoma. This is the USS Wyoming. And I have 5 in this one, and they all have this potentially hand colored. It's hard to tell, but they all look to be colored differently. So I think they were hand colored, and this is all from 1936. So that's N, and that has 5 in it. And then here is O. This is the Shakedown Cruise commemorative envelopes, and I have 2. These, the USS Shark. These ones are embossed, and they're slightly different color. This one's more of a bronze, and that one's more of a gold. They're textured and embossed, and that one's really cool. These are all from 1936. So there's 3 like this and 3 of the shark. And these are the porpoise. That's O. And then P, I have these 5, all from 1935. So now we're in 1935. After this, I think they're all going to be 1935. So this is 5 different ones from the U.S. Monaghan, and they're from September and October 1935. And they are probably all empty, but they do have stamping on the back as well. So all of this will be in the eBay listing, and I will have my eBay store linked below. These are some commemorative ship related ones. So these 2 are similar, from the USS Trenton. This is the USS Maryland, and this is USS Grebe. They're all from 1935, and they were really cool and similar enough that I decided to put them together. This one actually is stamped from Pearl Harbor from 1935, so that's pretty cool. They're a little bit damaged on the back, but I don't think that makes them any less special or any less of a treasure. That's just what happens to old glue. These are all they all have the same green stamp, so that's how I picked these 4. And they're all from 1935 in August, July, and June. They aren't super exciting, but I do really like these stamps, and I thought that was cool. So that's lot R with all the green ones. This is S, and I picked 4 different letters with they're all from Manila to Manila to the Philippines, all from 1935, and they all have the same red stamp. And some of them have writing on the back, but every once in a while there's a stamp on the back. That's S. This is 4 green stamps from Manila to the Philippines again. They're different styles of green stamps, but they're all from 1935, and they were all similar, so I picked them to put together. The backs are pretty plain, but Again, they're really cool and would be really fun to play with or do something with. This is 4 similar, relatively plain envelopes with stamps that are all from USS ships. This one has the shark, seagull, parrot, and woodcock, and these are all from 1935. But you get a mix of different colors and style of stamps here. That's U. For V, I have the USS Pigeon, Heron, Woodcock, and Lapwing. I picked them all because pretty sure they're all different birds. So all these ships from 1935. And they all have red stamps on these. That's V. W, I have USS Wyoming. I have 4 different ones from the USS Wyoming, all from 1935. Edinburgh to Scotland, Oslo to Norway. I think that's what that means. And I'm not sure. So these are 4 different trips from the USS Wyoming. And again, the backs are pretty plain. Whoever had this collection took some notes for sure. But I don't know what those notes mean. So that's W. And then for X, I have the USS Maryland. I have 5 in this one from the USS Maryland. Different departure, fleet, at sea, flag day, fleet. So it's 5 different ones from the same ship. And they have, these even have the date, the time on them, but they're all from 1935. But this is June 13, June 10, June 16, June 14, and August 5th. So that's X. And then Y, I have 4 different USS ships with the same orange stamp, but they're all from 1935, but they're all from different ships from different times. I just grouped them because they had the same postage stamp. And then for Z, I have 4 with the same red postage stamp, all from different ships and different fleets and different times, but all from 1935. So those are my various lots of these vintage, like, stamp collector commemorative stamp envelopes. I have 26. I will be listing all of them on Sunday, Sunday, September 29th. I will be listing all 26 of these on eBay for auction. I will set the starting price of each of them, and after the initial 7 days, if they don't sell, I will be putting them back into my stash pretty much. I might try to sell them again later, I'm not sure, but I've just taken my pile from 1935 and 1936 and put them into different groupings in some kind of related group. And this is kind of my plan going forward for how I'm going to cut down my stash and try to get a little bit more organized. So if you have any questions about any of these, feel free to ask me. Feel free to shoot me a message. If you're interested in any of them, please head over to my eBay. And if you're not interested in purchasing, but you're just here to look and be curious about these really cool vintage envelopes, almost antique envelopes that I found, then thank you for hanging out and looking, and keep your eyes open for future videos with more from the 30s, and I have some from the 40s and 50s as well. So thank you for coming to my channel, and thank you for watching. If you could like and comment and subscribe, that would really help me grow my channel. I'm pretty new. I have a pretty small following, so any interaction is incredibly appreciated and incredibly helpful. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a really great day. Bye.